Hi everybody, we are back in the town of Los Barriles where we are renting a side-by-side, taking it up the coast, beautiful scenery, up high on the cliffs and down by the beaches, and then we are going to take it in an arroyo to go visit a waterfall.
We are Kyle and Nicole, avid travelers from Michigan. In 2021, Kyle quit his job and we have been traveling across North America in our travel trailer while I continue to work full-time from the road. We love to create content showing amazing destinations, things to do, free camping spots, and RV life. We hope you will like, subscribe, and comment on our videos and join us for these fantastic adventures. You never know where we will pop up next. One of our favorite things to do in Los Barriles is to rent an ATV. We rented one last year and had a blast, so a side-by-side from Quadman was definitely in our future again. We walked up, said we'd like a 24-hour rental, and they called it right up. We took off through the town, which can be a big pain to drive in unless you have an ATV, along some beaches where we watched people windsurfing, and then along the coast. This coastal drive is really beautiful. You can take a vehicle, but the road can be pretty narrow with mountain on one side and cliff on the other. It's much more stress-free and enjoyable in an ATV. The only thing not enjoyable about our day was it was super windy and our side-by-side didn't have a windshield and we didn't have bandanas. We got a ton of sand in the face and it was even a little bit windburn. We considered not going, but it was so pretty. The road dips from the sea level where you can access beautiful beaches, and then high where you can have clifftop views of the water below. Last year, we took the road all the way to a town called El Cardonal, where we found this little hotel and restaurant that had a really awesome lunch. And this is where we were headed again. And when we got there, we learned that they were closed only one day of the week, which was of course the day we were there, on Wednesday. So we continued driving up the coast, which was uncharted territory for us. We found the road got even more amazing, much more narrow and higher above the water. We felt it was super remote and only saw two other side-by-sides and one person in a van boondocking that we wondered how the heck he even got out here. We drove along the coast until eventually it curved inland. You could have kept going and taking the road out to Ensenada de Muertos, which was what we wanted to do, but it was getting late in the day for us and we had a couple-hour drive back already. We stopped on our way back at Joe's Deli to get some pizza and learned after waiting in line for 10 minutes that they do not do pizza today either. Apparently Wednesday isn't the day to pick to eat here. The next day, we took our side-by-side out to the same waterfall up the arroyo that we visited last year. While we were driving up the arroyo, our low gas light started blinking, and we had no idea how long we were going to have. We pressed on though through water and parking for the waterfall, took our shoes off, and walked up the stream. The hike to get to the waterfall is super neat, walking through the canyon, and there seemed to be a lot more water than last year. This little adventure is super cool and the water feels really nice in the sun. Once again, we were the only ones here. As we were walking back out, we did see another couple walking up. They were going to be our safety if we ran out of gas. It was nerve-wracking to ride back to town because you didn't have cell service in the arroyo, and so if we did get stranded out there, we would be doing a lot of walking if we ran out. Quadman doesn't require you to fill it back up, so we didn't put any gas in before our journey today. Fortunately, we made it back without running out, and another super fun Baja adventure is in the books.